Class 10th Mathematics, Lecture 1 on areas related to circles. Dear students, today we are here to discuss areas related to circles. In your earlier classes, you have studied many types of geometrical figures as squares, rectangles, triangles, circles. You have also learned how to calculate the perimeter and the area of such figures. In this chapter, we will deal with circular objects that we come across in our daily life. We come across many such objects as bangles, wheelbarrow, circular paths, round cake, and various designs in which we need to find the perimeter or the area. Now in this figure, in this chapter, we will also deal with parts of a circle, two important parts of a circle that are called sector and segments. We will study how to calculate the area of sector of a circle and segment of a circle. You have also studied in your earlier classes that the length of the circle is called its circumference. The distance travelled once round the circle is called its circumference, and this circumference of a circle bears a constant ratio with its diameter, and this constant ratio is denoted by the Greek word pi, or circumference upon diameter is equal to pi. Now, or circumference is equal to, from here we get circumference equal to pi into diameter, and diameter is nothing but twice the radius. So circumference is equal to pi into 2r, that is 2 pi r. So this way we get how to find the circumference or the perimeter of the circle, which is nothing but the length of the circle. If we start from this point and covers this entire distance and comes back to this point, so this distance is called the perimeter or the circumference of the circle. The great Indian mathematician Aryabhat gave an approximate value of pi. Aryabhat was an Indian mathematician and he gave an approximate value of pi, which is equal to 62832 divided by 20,000, and this comes out to be 3.1416. Now, Ramanujan's identities helped Indian mathematicians to calculate the value of pi up to millions of places. Now, in earlier chapter 1 on real numbers, you have seen that pi is an irrational number. Pi is an irrational number and it is non-terminating and non-recurring. Now thus the value of pi, which in general we take, is 22 by 7, that is equal to 3.14. In general, for our calculations, we take the value of pi equal to 22 by 7, that is 3.14. You can also recall that the area of the circle is pi r square. Now how do we get this pi r square as area of the circle? Area of the circle is pi r square, where r is the radius of the circle. Now if we have a circle and we divide it into 8 segments, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 segments. Now if we arrange these 8, where r is the radius of the circle, if we arrange these 8 segments, this is one segment, this is second segment, third segment, fourth segment, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh and 8. These are the 8 segments of the circle. So now this becomes a rectangle, a type of a rectangle where the breadth is r, the radius of the circle is the breadth of this, and the length is how much? Length is this circumference, half of the circumference. Why half of the circumference? Because total circumference is this side and at the bottom also. So when we are considering length, so length will be half of 2 pi r. And breadth is r clearly because breadth of this rectangle is the radius of the circle. So breadth is r. So area of the circle will be equal to, area of this rectangle is length into breadth. Length is 1 by 2 into 2 pi r and into r. So from here we get the formula for area of the circle, pi r square, which you have already learned. This is how we obtain. So I have told you how we obtain the circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r, and how we obtain the area of the circle, pi r square. Now let us take question 1 of exercise 12.1. Question 1 of the first exercise of this chapter. Exercise 12.1. The question is, the radii of two circles are 19 centimeter and 9 centimeter respectively. Two circles are there of radius 19 centimeter and 9 centimeter. Now, find the radius of the circle which has circumference equal to the sum of the circumference of the two circles. Now we need a bigger circle, third circle, whose circumference is equal to the sum of the circumferences of these two circles. Circumference is the boundary, sum of the circumferences of these two circles. So let the circumference of the bigger circle be 2 pi r. Okay, Now let the circumference of the bigger circle be 2 pi r. Now what is the circumference of this circle? Let radius be r1 and this be r2. So this will be 2 pi r1 and here it will be 2 pi r2. So sum of the circumference will be this, or it will be, so this circumference is equal to the circumferences, sum of the circumferences of these two circles. So here 2 pi r equal to, put the values of r1 and r2. 2 pi r1 is 19 plus 2 pi r2 is 9 into 9. Now 2 pi r is equal to 2 pi, we can take common here, 19 plus 9. Now 2 pi r equal to 2 pi into 28. 2 pi gets cancelled. So r equal to 28 centimeter. So the radius, you have to find the radius of the circle which has circumference equal to the sum of the circumferences of the two circles. Now the circle which the third circle which has circumference equal to the sum of the circumferences of these two circles, the radius of it is 28 centimeter. So I stop here in this lecture, and in the next lecture on areas related to circles, we shall see how we find the segment and sector of the circle. Thank you.